Give him the forecast.
Omega level threat detected.
Ancient sands, heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred!
So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it, okay? Before we do, I want to preface this, okay? This is a warning, bitch. I don't think like y'all. Not y'all, but y'all. Hello, God. I don't think. If you guys notice when certain things happen, I like to wait. Hello, God. I like to sit. I like to hover in the ether of it, girl. Just to process. And also, you just never know what else might come out, right? But again, I'm going to warn you. My perspective may not be yours. It may not even be anything you've heard. It might even disgust you. But I'm going to humbly ask that you shut, hello God, the, hello God, entire, hello God, fuck, hello God, up, hello God. Please and thank you, bitch. You get that into my comments with some radical ass foolishness, I'm gonna hit you with that bitch be gone spray. Period. Okay, so now that we have the warning, because a lot of the girls might try to come, a lot of the girls, because y'all don't think, girl, not y'all, but y'all. Let's tell the truth. Shout out to Rodney. Hello, God. Because I've noticed, again, we are hovering in the ether of what we're calling reality. Because, girl, this has to be fool. It just has to be some fake ass shit, girl. But as I hover in the ether of this so-called reality, I notice when things continuously happen, and I talk about this when it comes to a democracy, right? A so-called democracy where your vote matters, right? Where you, and we're not talking about presidency, we're talking about all the things, including the presidency. All right? When we notice that things continue, it's perpetual, it's consistent, okay? And they say, and this has been going on for years now, all these people have had an opportunity to have multiple terms. So again, your vote matters, right? Your vote counts. So if you noticed that things continue, and we're talking about the most sinister acts that have been brought to light, girl. We're talking about some of the most powerful agencies within this nation, girl. Publicly displayed violence, brutality, lethal, sending the girls to the afterlife by the thousands. But your vote matters. Hello, God. Everybody want to preach to you. Be kind to thy neighbor. They want to draw on your compassion. They'll almost beat you into being compassionate. It's a crime. It's a sin not to be good-natured. You should feel bad about yourself because you're a cunt. But the people whose salaries are based on taxpayer dollars, that very community, hello God, that city, that town, that village, bitch, that state, that county, that district, public funds, which means the everyday person, the ones that you target and prey upon, girl, are the reason for your season, bitch. So when we have that understanding and we notice that a trend continues to trend, and not in a good way, because the killing of black and brown folks is not a positive trend. So when we see what we have seen with Sonya Massey, right? Does that surprise you? Why does this shock you? I'm going to say this, and this is the part where I know a lot. Y'all don't give a fuck. Black folks, y'all don't care, girl. You don't care. You don't care. Your Jesse Jacksons don't give a fuck. Your Colin Powells don't give a fuck. Your Benjamin Crump doesn't give a fuck, bitch. Him or his chin. Your Kamala Harris does not give a fuck. Your Joe Biden didn't give a fuck. Your Obama didn't give a fuck. Your presidents, your party doesn't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. All of these Black Lives Matter trash, all of these other, the Sean Kings, the fucking Tamika Mallory's, y'all don't give a fuck. The everyday black person doesn't give a fuck. And it shows. It shows. How does it show, YB? It shows because after many motherfucking moons, we have not burned this motherfucker to the ground. And I know y'all like, girl, it's just violence. No, I don't mean burn this motherfucker to the ground in a literal sense. We truly have the power. Again, the vote matters, right? And if we recognize that when we're voting, if you're one of the ones that claim to be voting, right, and the opposition keeps winning, that means we got a much bigger problem, which means racism, division, self-interest, all align in the greater portions. White people, bitch. Can I tell the truth? So therefore, we have to invoke the part of the U.S. fucking Constitution, bitch, that says, girl, when the people recognize that they are being ran by a tyrannical government, and I don't even need to break down the definition of tyrannical, because if you're looking with your fucking eyes, bitch, girl, you don't need to peel the layers back on these things. It's plain to fucking see. There's no in-depth complexity, afterthought to it. It's right fucking there, bitch. And you're telling me we haven't done what the law saith? Hello, God, that's within our power to do? Girl, that is a short-ass Mexican. Jesus. Girl, it's almost midget worthy. Girl. Anyway. So, what are we waiting for? I'm so angry when you watch, and this is what I want people to understand too, and other commentators and people, I just can't watch this. I can't watch the video. I'm not going to watch it. Guess what? You need to watch it, because maybe your commentary, hello God, might actually be a little bit more on the nose. Maybe you'd have a little bit more passion in the way you communicate your thoughts and your perspective if you watch the very real shit that is happening to our people. Everyone needs to see this video, and I wish on a star that someone out there can edit all of the body cam footage, give us start to finish. I'm tired of seeing these chaotic clips on TikTok and Instagram. I'm tired of all that trash. Can someone please go out there, hello God, combine all of this, give us the timeline from the moment she placed the 911 call to the moment we all stood back in disbelief. I want to see the aftermath. Up until the body cam was officially turned off and turned in for investigation. And I want to see the people that interviewed these police officers. I want to see their body cam footage. I want to see that recording. Again, we need to see all of it explicitly. Stop blurring shit out. You have to paint the very real picture of actual events so that people will feel the sting and the burn of the obvious hate and bias, ridicule, disgust that they have for us. If it was not for the body cam footage, we still would have been believing the lie, would have still continued on and been successful. It would have triumphed. It was a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Girl, please. And who surmised that? They need to be arrested too for falsifying statements. Hello God, evidence was obviously tampered with. How many more motherfucking times does someone have to experience this level of violence and brutality for us to say, girl, so let me paint this picture for you, bitch. Hello. So I forgot exactly what the starting point was, what the call to action was, hello God, to these traitors, these treacherous ass, hello God, supposed patriots that ran through the Capitol, bitch. And still yet nothing has happened to these folks. Hello. Let's tell that. So whatever it was, I guarantee you, wasn't even on the level. Actually, no, that's what it was, right? Because they weren't. Trump lost, blah, blah, blah. I think that's what it was, right? Imagine these people doing that over something like that. But time and time again, it seems like daily, every day, see others become more popular, hell, and end up drowning out the noise of the mediocre shit, the country ass rural shit. Places with no media coverage where it's easier to suppress, hello God, the notification. See, they love that. We're pushed in the far corners of the earth, girl, the dark corners. No one wants to listen to us. No one wants to even come out there and visit. Hello. Catch that, bitch. Right? So we see this level of mayhem and murder, racism. Hello, racial profiling, girl, hello God, at its best. And to commit these acts with so much carelessness, without even a thought to fuck a black life, just a life, right? A human being, a mother, a woman, it don't matter, a boy, a man, another fleshly being, heart pumps as yours does, blood runneth through thine veins like yours does, problems, hello God, like yours. Brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, mothers, fathers, life experience, just going through is something that we share in our commonality, bitch, as human beings, right? Bang, 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 without a thought. That person's done nothing to you. And you know it, right? So let's return onto thee, because everything with me, there's a method to my motherfucking madness, right? There's a method. And we're going to bring it all full circle. So you're telling me that after many fucking moons of seeing this, oh, girl, we'll burn down a Wendy's, girl. We'll run through the malls, girl, and steal all the Gucci, Louis, Prada, right? We'll do all the, we'll fire, extinguish a disabled bitch, right? We'll do all the things. We'll destroy our own communities and all the other things, but we won't do what the white people did, girl. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, we don't have their privilege, girl. That's even more than the motherfucking reason. It's 2024! Fuck all this privilege shit. Tear the motherfucking masses down, girl. That's what needs to happen, girl, period. Why are we as colored people, bitch, why are we so scared? This could be me. This could be you. This could be someone that you know personally, bitch. And for no motherfucking reason at all. And then if we get a sinister cunt like Trump back in office, 100% qualified immunity to officers, girl. Girl, if they are running through your homes, killing you while boiling water, girl. Hello, God. After you called them for help, bitch. Girl. Let's do this real quick. Ring, girl. Hello, 911. What's your emergency? I'm hearing some shit going on around my house, child. It's late in the midnight hour. I'm home alone. I am woman, honey. I am blackfish. And girl, I need you to send the officer out here to come check and see what's going on. That might be a prowler. I don't feel safe. Okay? You're trusting, hello God. You're trusting in law enforcement, girl. You're to protect and to serve your community, bitch. You're being paid by your motherfucking tax dollars, bitch. All right, man, we're going to send a unit out there to come check on things. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye. A few moments later. Hello, ma'am. This is Sheriff Sean Grayson, right? And whatever the other deputy's name was. We're just here to check on things. Immediately you notice the girl, we trying to rush through this, girl. I'm out here in this black ass neighborhood, girl. I'm dealing with this black woman that I don't like these people. You know, I've already been DUI'd. I already been caught up in my filth. Don't work for all these previous police departments, girl, because my filth runneth deep, girl. I'm a drunk bastard at the age of 30. You got all that going on? He's only 30, girl. And you got all that going on? It's a hard not life, bitch, because you seem like you're about on your way to retirement, 50 million years old. You done been through so much, right? You're a drunken fool who, through their drunkenness, hello God, your hatred, your filth and your bile spews out easily, right? Was he breathalyzed? Was he tested this day? Because the way that he was coming off was very drunk, or he was ready to get off the clock so he can go get drunk, right? Because who we really are comes out when we're inebriated. Period. Anyway, so this woman then, thinking that she is safe, thinking that law enforcement is here to protect and serve her, girl, they then say, hey, we need an ID. Right? We need to document. You put a call in. We need to document. I understand that part. She then, against the advice of counsel, if you ask me, invites these crackers into her home. Because again, she's done nothing wrong here. She's not a suspect. She's not shit. Right? Apparently, and I would love for someone to put this together, the line of questioning that Mr. Grayson was giving the girl, right? Giving this black woman, honey, was as if he already knew she had mental issues. But okay, right? She sits down on her couch in her home that she invited them into when by law she did not have to. Because again, she is not a suspect. She's the victim. She's the one who called on her local law enforcement for help, bitch. So then she's looking for her ID. She can't find it, right? She lets them know, I want to find some paperwork. One of the officers, the other one says, oh, you got a pot of boiling water over here. I don't want you to, like, you know, burn the place down. Go ahead and handle your business. There was a mop bucket on the floor right there by the stove. So you could tell that mama was probably about to clean. And I'm going to tell the truth here. I think it has been made aware that she does have some mental issues, right? I do too. My mother does too. And I work in mental health. So by looking at her place, by seeing it was late at night, girl, I sometimes do that too, where I will clean the fuck up. I will do things. I'll have all this different shit going on at one time. And it may look weird to other people, but to me, this is normal. This is, and you know, like even like hoarders, a lot of times they think they're organized because they know where everything is at. Does that make sense? But anyway, neither here nor there, because we shouldn't even be focused on any of that shit, right? Because none of that should even matter to the cop. I appreciate the cop saying, hey, you know, the water's boiling. You observation skills, bitch. We know y'all are police officers and not detectives, girl. Because, girl, we obviously not, right? You see the mop bucket right there. Ding, ding, ding. She was about to mop before all this stuff happened, right? So I would like to back up a little bit. Before she gets up to tend to the boiling pot of water, if you pay attention, see, I'm a spiritual person too, and I recognize energy, right? Do y'all notice, and if you haven't, go back and look at the video, and I want you to pause it. At the moment you see her sitting, she was rummaging through her stuff looking for her ID for the officer, and then she was like, oh, I got paperwork to show y'all. You could see the way that Sonia, may she rest, honey, the way that she looked at him. The way in which she looked at him. It's as if, because a lot of people with mental issues, y'all think they got mental issues, they're very spiritually inclined because they have those mental issues, because they have the ability to see the in-between, because they don't look and perceive things like so-called normal people, right? They're a little bit more in tune with the spiritual aspect of things. They can feel things because those things can now reach out and touch them because they have not been completely tainted by the so-called values and standards of the world, of the physical world, the material world. Does that make sense? If you notice, a lot of times ancient cultures, they had to smoke peyote or smoke what their situation was that helped them be a little bit more loose. Because if you were awake, right, you're too stimulated by the forces of the physical and material world. If you're a spiritual bitch, you know where I'm going with this, right? She locked onto his motherfucking spirit, bitch. Her spirit communicated to, yeah, this is a demon. This is a motherfucking demon, bitch. Look, I'm gonna try to screenshot in that moment where she looked as if she was sizing his spirit up. Oh, bitch, oh, I made a mistake by calling y'all. Because the one who showed up, you're a demon. If you notice, she barely didn't even communicate with the other officer. And the other officer barely was communicating with her. All of this was Sean Grayson, bitch. Her spirit locked on to his demonic spirit and was like, oh. When she walks to go clear the pot of water, he said something that was almost like, oh, I don't want you, something about, I don't even want to fuck up what was talked about, but basically he was trying to make a dark joke about like her not using the hot water against them or something like that. And she was like, oh no, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Girl, let me tell y'all something. When demonic forces, we all seen Exorcist, girl, right? We've all seen these Exorcist type demonic horror films, right? Where when you mention the name Jesus, bitch, God, Jehovah, whatever you want to call them in that sense, right? Darkness tends to squirm a little bit, bitch. They get offended. Girl, when she said I rebuke, the quick reaction to that, you better not, I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face. Girl, that's what he said. You better not, because I will shoot you in the fucking face. He draws his weapon. A lot of y'all are some dumb bitches too, because she did pick the pot up, but she put the pot down. When he drew his weapon, she had the other mitts in her hand. She raised them and then she tried to duck. He then shoots her in the fucking face like he said he would. Girl. The pot drops on the floor. The way this man didn't even want to render aid, tried to convince his partner not to render aid, the way he just dismissed this entire situation, and the aura that he must have been giving off for his other officers, his fellow officers, girl. And now, mind you, all of these people are white. I did not see one black, Spanish, nothing. Girl, we'll talk about community policing gone wrong. Like, how is this community policing and every last one of y'all are white? Another reason we don't feel safe. There's no one that looks like us. And if y'all do look like us, we scared of y'all too, because y'all join in riding with your white brothers in blue, red, blue, and whatever y'all colors is, girl, is police officer, girl. I'm just saying though, like, come on now. Girl, Satan couldn't take being rebuked, girl. But y'all want to give bitches 100% qualified immunity. They already got free reign, girl, to kill us. He did it in such a way. Look at how the officers looked at him. But you know what? And one of the reasons that I get so mad, right, is because how many times do we need to have another Sandra Bland, Sonia Massey, George Floyd, Trayvon Martin? How many? I would love to know, like, how many more before we step on America's neck and we suffocate them? How many more people have to be the sacrifice, have to be the star in the fucking sky as the shining example? And you know what kills me even more is that you got Kamala Harris, a non-black woman. Y'all love to call her black, but honey, please. A non-black woman running for president now. Not on her own fruition, not her own free, will. She had no choice. Right? She probably does want it. Who wouldn't want to be president? If they're that close to it, you might as well, right? Y'all are celebrating this whole 40 black men and 40 black women got on a call. We got on a call and we raised all this fucking money. Millions of dollars were raised. 40 gay black men, 40 straight men, black men, 40 black women got on a call and raised 81 something million dollars for Kamala Harris. Oh, really? Who says black people ain't got no wealth? When you unify, hello God, when you get together in your awesomeness, your power, your glory, your coin, when you work together, you can move a lot of motherfucking mountains, bitch. But the question that I have is, you just exposed yourself. What victory you think you have by sharing that news? All to let us know that it is fucking possible to make change in your own fucking communities. So a lot of things that we're complaining about that can't and won't be fixed is because of lack of funding. But we see what we can do, right? Thank you for letting me know even further that we ain't shit. So you don't want to help end homelessness in your communities. You don't want to revitalize your neighborhoods, but then sit here and complain about gentrification, right? You want to complain about it, but you have the coin within your community, girl. As we see, 81 fucking million dollars was raised, girl. Overnight. And you're telling me, right, that kids are still hungry. There's no light bill rental assistance programs. Hello, God. There's nothing for our communities at all. No resources, no one that wants to help. Oh, and that kind of influence should also buy you a little bit of, grace and mercy, girl, when it comes to having conversations with these police commissioners, these sheriff's officers, right? Your county representatives, right? You can raise the fucking money for this woman, right? You can get on a call, right? You can get on a call, big. Y'all was so proud of that. Get on a call and raise 81 point something million dollars in 24 hours. But y'all couldn't get on a call to push Zimmerman in the furthest prison possible, to go after the officers of Sandra Bland, to, in these moments right here, to create oversight committees. Hello, God, putting your money, your resources, your influence into your own communities so that we can stop police brutality. Cut the head off the fucking snake. The power we have is one. 80 plus fucking million dollars in 24 hours. Where was all of this ingenuity, girl? This fortitude, bitch? Where was all this unity, bitch, during COVID when the girls were being evicted? When the girls were going hungry? When the girls couldn't even pay the co-pays to go see the doctors? Where was all of this when all this social inequality and social injustice is taking place in our own fucking backyards? Where is all of this when even more sinister things are happening within the political atmosphere? How about that one? Y'all want to give our hard-earned black dollar to some bullshit. And yeah, I called it, but don't get in my comments with that. I don't give a fuck about your political views. I'm going to be honest about that shit right now. We are talking about life. And not just any life, the precious fucking life of black and brown people in this country, girl. Fuck your presidency, bitch. When we see, this has been happening, girl. This is a constant fucking issue. And it's rooted in slavery. It's rooted in discrimination and racism. And y'all love to act like it doesn't. Why is this never on the fucking agenda for any president whatsoever? Girl, please. Cry me a fucking river at this point. And all these stupid ass celebrities stand up for Sonya Massey. How about you shut the fuck up, bitch? Y'all love getting on y'all fucking pedestals, but you don't never want to come down from your ivory towers to go to the communities in which that are heavily affected by foolishness like this every fucking day. Fuck your Twitter post, bitch. Fuck your Instagram post, bitch. And girl, just fuck all of y'all. Like, period. What are we gonna do? All of this talking, all of this crying, all of this motherfucking weeping, bitch. Where's Annalise Keating, girl, to march up to the Supreme Court and give old nasty piece of reality check? And what's sad about Sonya Massey's situation, it's gonna be just like everybody else. We gonna just put you on the long ass fucking list of people that were killed by crackers. Let's just tell the truth. We gonna forget about you because tomorrow there's gonna be another one. The day after that, the day after that, the year after that. Y'all are gonna be lost and forgotten, girl. And what kills me is that we have these moments of outrage for just a brief moment in time, and then we're moving on to the next thing. Then that shit happens again. Then we do this whole stretch again. I am sitting right here thinking about the George Floyd day. You know how long, girl, every social media post, every activist, Black Power and George Floyd and la 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 la. Girl, we don't hear shit about them motherfuckers anymore. Only when we're quoting and citing moments like this, like Sonya Massey. Why don't we put all of this motherfucking fortitude, like I said, we had to raise $81 fucking million in 24 hours, girl, hello God, and put that towards stopping this stuff. Putting an end to this cruelty. And this, and for you fuckers out there, these patriots of Christ, right? This is the most treacherous shit you could do. Y'all call it this is treachery, girl. And then y'all want to start asking God for shit and start talking. God don't give a motherfucker about none of our dusty, crusty, sinful, spiteful, nasty motherfucking asses, bitch. Stop putting God in this shit. He don't give a fuck. You know why? Because he put it within us. If we are truly his divine children, then bitch, we have to act like it, bitch. None of us act like it. The Pope don't act like it. These kings and queens and presidents and fucking prime ministers don't act like it. No, none of your world leaders, none of your community leaders act like it. This shit's still gonna be fucking happening unless we make a motherfucking move, bitch. Girl, I'm sick of fucking being here, girl. I almost didn't even want to talk about this trash. I don't even want to talk about this trash. Because why? Why? I would just love to go down my video, especially the social justice side of it all, and just see like how many videos are dedicated to the George Floyds and the Sonya Massey's, girl, of it all. You know what I mean? This shit sickens me. And obviously it doesn't sicken y'all enough. It doesn't sicken us enough. Hello, let's tell the truth. To push this motherfucking world on its ass, bitch. Shake this shit the fuck up, bitch. And you know what's even more crazy? I know this is long, I apologize. Is I just got finished watching the latest season of The Boys. And it's just so fucking crazy that there's been like this slow burn of a buildup with Homelander, right? Where it's giving Donald Trumpism. It's so crazy how this has been low-key depicting almost like a Simpsons situation, right? Where it's predicting, you know? And I have to say, girl, it's some dark, sinister shit. I'm actually over it. I gotta go to the gym, girl. I gotta let some tension out, girl. Anyway. Whew, that took a lot out of me, girl. Jesus. Sonya Massey, girl, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'm so sorry. And I'm just sorry. You know what's even more disgusting is that the lie that they told, right? Self-inflicted, and then when her next of kin, which I think she has a son, an older son, a daughter, and her father, I believe. I've seen them doing press conferences. The son, according to the son, he was contacted about his mother's death. They just said that she was murdered, but didn't say who did it and what the circumstances were. But then we turn around and hear for the longest that this was a self-inflicted. So I'm like, there's some confusion. There's a lot of lies, I think, that were told to shield. I would love to know what the timeline was of him being arrested. Because I'm quite sure, you know, an investigation was done immediately and they took his body cam footage. So I wonder, from the moment you guys confiscated, you know, his body cam footage for evidence, and then reading his written statement, you know, I just would love to know, because I feel like more charges need to be brought. And I feel like whoever the initial investigators were too, depending on this timeline, were y'all going to let this man get away with this? I just would, you know, it draws into question the dignity. And I question all law enforcement agencies. I'm not even going to lie to you. I question everything about them. They have these ethics boards, these standards and quality, you know, whatever they call that shit, quality standards boards and all that shit. I would just love to be a fly on the wall in those meetings, to know that y'all just eat donuts, eat each other's assholes, girl, and adjourn for the day while spending taxpayer money. I don't think anything is ever done. But anyway, let me go. Now I got to get some more pre-workout because I done burned through this shit already. But love y'all. And again, I said what I said, period. Like it or love it, I don't give a shit. Be blessed, never stressed, know the health is truly wealth. And yeah, bye.